There we go. Okay, there we go. Now, I see a green dot. Okay, wait. Okay, now we're not muted. Oh my gosh, there we go. Now we can finally start because I don't know, that is so weird. Like, I hate technology because my my very fancy microphone wouldn't pick up on the audio we were using. What's it called? And never mind. Never mind. We're here. We're here. That's all that matters.
Heck yeah.
Okay. Now, is the audio good? Ethan, can you hear us? Can you hear us decently? Do we sound like we're underwater, or do we sound okay? Oh wait, no. I know what we need to do. We need to make this next frame a keyframe. Yes, loud and clear. Perfect. Perfect. That's what we want to hear because, oh my gosh, that did not need to be that difficult. All right. Let me tie down the paper. That way it doesn't. There we go. Wait.
From what I've seen, I think Mr. Anya's finally at the door.
Yes. Anya's finally walking into her cabin, and what's it called? This is the part where we're finally going to get our first piece of dialogue. And what I actually wanted to do was to make the dialogue easier to animate, was have it kind of like a Studio Ghibli film, where it would have minimal movements, and most of the animation would go towards the mouth, but have actual lip sync here instead of just a Muppet mouse.
Heck yeah. Sounds pretty cool.
Yeah. I need to get a new pencil sharpener. This thing is either that or it needs new batteries. I don't know.
I've always had little manual ones.
All right. There we go. Now what's it called? Something I want to try and do tonight is get this shot up fully animated, but something I gotta do when we animate our first piece of dialogue is I'm gonna have to get my headphones and listen to each what's it called? Each individual like millisecond of dialogue and try to map it out on the exposure sheet.
Really?
Yes.
Map out like the lip movements?
Yes, as well as the timing of each syllable and every vowel.
Well, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
Currently, I'm working on the color schemes for the bedroom.
At night or
At first at night, also in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how I want to do nighttime. I kind of maybe want to do that in like mostly shadows and show a little bit of the bed. I'm mostly just playing around with sketches and such, trying to see how I want this to look.
Oh.
I'll show you plenty of pictures of what I mean.
Oh. Yes, Ethan. We have what's it called? Recorded the voice actress's line, and what's it called? What I gotta do is I gotta try and figure out how to use Audacity, which is the name of the software that most people use when it comes to voice acting, or audio editing. But the thing is, Audacity is very different from the software I use, which is I think it's called Waveform. I could be wrong, but yeah, that software, I love that piece of software. But what sucks is they've added a new feature where what's it called? You're given a limited time or a limited amount of files to save before you have to purchase it. Like that's how their free trial version works somehow. Or that's how their free version works. All right. What are you working on right now?
Mostly sketches of the bed. Like I think I'm going for the same like hue of I don't know if it's red, but it's like this rose-colored look that I had for you saw the curtains in the other shot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, same color of curtains, but I think I'm leaning towards making the bed frame blue.
Ooh.
Well, like blue and white. You know that photo I showed of where the whole like room was blue, and I talked about doing dream sequences in blue.
Mm-hmm.
I figured I'd make the bed the same color.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah. I see. I kind of see what you're getting at.
Yeah, also those like the frame has like little depictions of like trees and stars and the sun and such. So I thought it'd be like kind of an interesting bit of symbolism.
Any chance you might give a preview for the voice lines soon? As soon as what I'm trying to do is make a sneak peek, an official sneak peek, have it fully animated, but I don't know how I'm gonna. What's it called? It might just be the reel itself, like the unfinished process, without the color. So we can just what's it called? Or we can wait until it's fully colored to show a preview.
Yeah, I still gotta email you the painted versions.
Oh yeah.
I'll see if I can't get those to you by tomorrow.
Okay, take your time.
Basically, what I have.
Who's this? Oh, I got a notification from Etsy on my phone. Yeah, something I want to do is what's it called? Ethan, do you remember our good friend Regina? Reggie, we call her. You know Reggie, right, John? She remembers you.
Indeed, yes.
Okay, because what's it called? We finally got to recording the original song for the short, and last Sunday, and she's been wanting to get onto the stream or hop onto Discord so we can talk more about it. I don't know, not tonight, but definitely sometime in the future we'll be talking about that song. It's called Unguided, and it'll be. Yes, Ethan. Ethan heard it. Yeah, I'm really. I actually. What's it called? I shared the song to the YouTube channel so people can come and see it to promote it, and I shared it to our Instagram. So far, over 100 people saw it on Instagram, and they all really like it. Like I even showed it to Sinead, the girl voicing Anya, and she said it made her think of what's it called? The Secret World of Ariety? Is that what it's called? From Studio Ghibli? It made her think of that movie.
Something like that.
You know the movie I'm talking about, right? Because
I've never seen posters for that.
I haven't seen it. The only Studio Ghibli movie I've seen is My Neighbor Totoro, and that was a long time ago.
Oh, that's fun.
Mm-hmm.
My first was Castle in the Sky.
Howl's Moving Castle, you mean?
Oh. No, I've seen that, but Castle in the Sky is like high fantasy. It uses a lot of steampunk elements, and it's also got sky pirates, which is.
I love steampunk.
Yes, for sure. Like a bit of mix of fantasy and industrial technology.
Mm-hmm.
And you know Miyazaki's a sucker for aviation.
Yes. Is he?
loves planes, showing planes and flying and everything.
Mm.
But that's exciting. I heard the sample of Unguided. That was very good.
You liked it? We actually recorded the song in a church because we wanted it to have that natural reverb, because we wanted it to feel more like a grief song instead of just like a what's it called?
Just a random song.
Yeah. We didn't want it to feel like because remember when we were both trying to go through the legal process, Ethan, John and I were trying to go through like the legal process of having featuring the song by John Denver, Rocky Mountain High, but it costed $32,000 just to get the copyright fee and the standard license fee and the shoot. I think it was the retailer's fee, something like that. It was not worth it. Not worth it at all.
That was quite a sum of money, yes.
Yes. Even if it was like $1,000, I still would have passed.
I think what you two came up with definitely fits the theme of the movie much better.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really what's it called? I really liked Regina's song. I really think it was what's it called? I think it fits the song, or what's it called? The emotional journey Anya's going through much better than Rocky Mountain High. And like, don't get me wrong, I do love John Denver. Both Chloe and I do. But for the grief story we're trying to tell, it would definitely outperform the song that's all about, Colorado.
Yeah. Also, he has lyrics like he was born in the summer of his 37th year or something like that.
27th year, not 37th.
Oh, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
The memory's fuzzy.
Yeah, the lyrics don't really match. It's more of an atmospheric song than it is a grief song, and we wanted something to like. It would have been good for like world building if it was all about like the journey itself and not Anya's emotional quest. Like it would have been really good if for like The Hobbit or something. In a way.
Speaking of which, have you ever heard the song "The Starwoods in Aspen" or something like that?
Yes, I have.
That definitely felt very much like The Hobbit, or the vibes were very much there.
Yes, that's that song, or that part in The Hobbit when he pokes his head out of the top of the trees and all the butterflies are swarming him. That's what the song. That's what the song made me think of.
Exactly. A bit of longing for home.
Mm-hmm. I think what I can do, actually, no, that I was about to say what I can do is pull up the song and but I don't know if the Discord call would muffle it.
Most likely.
Yeah, Discord can be kind of finicky. Yeah, and that other song I showed you, I think it was called Coming Home. You remember that one?
Yeah.
That one, not. Can I be honest? It sounded like commercial music. Like,
a little bit.
Yeah, it sounded like car insurance commercial music, or like
possibly.
Like
under the circumstances, I feel like probably could have worked. But I think we got a better deal now.
Mm-hmm. Because not gonna lie, not gonna lie, I wanted to use it, but I was at the same time I was like I couldn't help but feel it's a copyrighted free song by what's it called? Ethan, if you're wondering, it's from a website called Film Notes, and they make copyright free music, but you have to pay for the songs that they provide. And I was listening to it, but I couldn't help but feel. I mean, the lyrics matched the journey perfectly, but the overall melody, I couldn't help but feel like I was being advertised something. Like I don't feel like I'm on a quest. I don't feel like I'm going on a journey. I feel like I'm being like persuaded to buy like a car or something. You know what I'm saying?
SUV to rip through the rocky countryside.
Mm-hmm.
With insurance, of course.
Mm-hmm. Preferably. Ugh, car insurance is a pain.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, like exactly like a sales pitch.
When you're traveling across rough terrain and there's the looming threat of dragons, you've always want to be insured.
Mm-hmm. Especially on those gravel roads.
Gravel roads, the sides of cliffs, raging blizzards.
I'm gonna test that.
Speaking of which, I can't wait to detail the mine shaft.
Oh yeah, yeah. Have you gotten there yet?
Not quite. I'm mostly focused on painting the cabin, but I'm definitely going to get started on more of the sketches for future stuff, like without giving too much away, the settlements and cities and the like. I especially have to do more sketches of what's the city she's traveling towards? I keep forgetting.
Aaron. Like
Iran. Yes.
Aaron. Well,
Yeah.
okay. sometimes I worry that this part is like people are gonna notice like the mistakes, but I'm also trying to remind myself that like this segment of the that I'm animating is actually gonna. It's not the full scene. It's just actually a very small part. Like it's gonna be zoomed out.
Yeah.
Where was I? Now, let's flip. Something I always do is I always flip through the papers as soon as I got like. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna make a quick fix. Okay, now I'm gonna make a quick fix to the breakdown because yes, I agree, Ethan. Critical. Gotta pull her arm back a little bit more because she's pulling the. There we go. Now let's check this piece out. Hopefully, oop, there we go. Now let's see how this works. There we go. Now, let's try that one more time. Oh, okay. I know how to bring the doorknob to her hand. Now I'm going to turn the... Looks pretty good to me. Oh, my back hurts.
You've been working hard.
Yep. Wait, how long have we... Oh, it's only been 30 minutes? Well, 30 minutes for how many minutes we've been live.
As opposed to the technical difficulties.
Yes. Now I gotta put these right in here. Oh. That's alright, Ethan. I asked Ethan if we could, like, write an original draft, but he was busy with other projects. Okay, now... I am kind of curious to see how, like... To see how Anya's path would have looked if... Ethan wrote it, but... Okay.
You never know. Maybe somewhere down the line you might make an even longer version of this story.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, now she's letting go of the doorknob. Oh. It always gets so awkward when I'm concentrating because it just gets so silent. I feel like I gotta add some music or something. So the...
Sorry about that. I could be making more of an effort to to be chatting right now. I'm sketching as well.
Yeah, I feel like, what's it called? Like whenever we're both really concentrating into our sides of the project, it just gets very quiet.
Also, I feel like if I start talking, I don't know when to stop. It's a weird contradiction. Because I'm like the quietest person ever.
Really? And outside of this?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
We remember back to Calvary when Rooted would assemble on Thursdays. Do you remember me expounding that much during church?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Come to think of it, maybe a few times.
There we go. Is that how often you talk?
Yeah, now and again. I just have to. It's like warming up. I have to have something to get me going, you know?
Mm-hmm. Before your social battery runs out?
Exactly.
I'm the same way.
A social jump starter, actually.
I'm the same way. I have to get to know people before actually socializing with them.
Yeah, it's sort of like at work where I just get really sick of making small talk and the same type of small talk every day and not actually like connecting with anyone, and then watching other people do exactly that and feeling just a bit resentful. Maybe not resentful, but just a bit bitter.
Yeah.
It's not a very good mindset.
No. Like, how can you socialize better than me?
How can I?
No, I'm saying, is that what you're thinking?
Well, sometimes I just wonder, how do people do it? They just relax and can start like opening up about stuff. It just comes naturally. I don't know.
Maybe.
Truth be told, I'm probably just not as alone on that thought as much as I think I am. Like other people probably feel the same way.
Mm-hmm.
It just goes unsaid.
I know I'm one of those people when it comes to social situations.
You think that may have improved over time? It just takes practice.
Yep. Social settings, not social situations.
Yeah, especially at a party.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't think I've been to a party in a while.
Like, trust me, whenever, like, Chloe and I get invited over to people's homes, like, I have to follow her around because I don't know anyone, and she's the only one, what's it called? She's the only one I'm used to, and amidst a crowd of people I don't know.
Yeah, I always need a wingman. Otherwise, I'll just wander about a crowd and just, if there's someone familiar talking in depth about something, I'll just sort of like stand close and be attentive and listen and hope, someone doesn't tell me to go the heck away.
Uh-huh. Yep.
That never happens, but I can see that in my head.
Yeah. Ah, come on. Maybe I dropped it too many times. There we go. There we go. There we go.
There you go.
Yep. Oh. Now where are we here? There we go.
What's going on now?
Just fixing the breakdown, or the key poses. I think we might hop off in a couple minutes because it's already 10:05 over here.
Same here.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I'm not enjoying myself.
All right, John. Thank you for accompanying us.
Heck yeah, man, I enjoy this. Till next time.
Yep. And thank you, Ethan, for joining us.
Thank you all.